And welcome to the Sport Eagle TV magazine, brought to you by King's Hotels. With 2 locations in the heart of the city, you're not too far away from the big game, the theater, or during the holiday season, the traditional Christmas markets. When in Munich, stay at King's Hotels and feel the royal flair. Stay tuned for your chance to win with King's Hotels. We're here at the Audi Dome. It's been a center of controversy for the first 3 months of the season. Right before the first game, Bayern said goodbye to head coach Dirk Bauermann. Bauermann helped get the team into the BEKO BBL. They announced that Yannis Christopoulos would be their interim coach. Well, after a 5-5 start, a not so solid start to the season, they said goodbye to him as well, and they hired Svetislav Pešić to be the new coach. Pešić was the national trainer for Germany, helped them qualify for Eurobasket 2013 that will be taking place in Slovenia in September. And they announced him only a couple of weeks ago. He lost his opening game against Berlin. We had a chance to talk to Coach Pešić about his initial 2 weeks on the job. And we also had a chance to speak to Jared Homan, center forward of Bayern Basketball, about how he, as a player, is coping with the changes and, of course, the slow start with Bayern. Coach Pešić, you've been the Bayern coach now for 2 weeks. How do you feel you are getting along in the job and how the team is progressing?
I feel good in the moment. Of course, we have so many, let's say, things, details, small things, and we don't have enough time. But yeah, like always, my job is in the moment here to explain the player and to practice after my, let's say, basketball philosophy and training practice philosophy. Now we learn. The player learns something. I try to learn from the player, and we have only one goal every day to be better, and it's possible some games to win.
Jared, 3 coaches in a little less than 3 months. As a player, how do you adjust to the different styles that each coach brings?
Basically, at the end of the day, it's still basketball. You basically got to get used to the coach's personality, maybe a few changes here and there with tactics and plays. But, you know, you just got to get used to the style of play, basically.
Let's take a step back. Last year, the inside-outside game worked. You guys were able to establish an inside game, you and Chevy and Troutman in the middle. There seems to be some struggling at the beginning to get that going. What have you seen that, and what are you guys working on to kind of get back to that kind of flow?
Yeah, last year it was a progressive process. You know, we started off struggling at the beginning, and towards the middle and the end of the season, we really did a great job of getting the ball into Siobhan and I. And, you know, with this mix of guys, everybody's used to having the balls in their hands and taking lots of shots. So, I mean, it's about finding the right division and chemistry, you know, splitting up shots. You know, it'll come. The ball coming inside will end up coming. It's just, you know, a matter of playing together long enough. Is
it a thing that a lot of teams now expect that? They know what the strength is of Bayern Basketball, especially last year. Chevy and Jared in the middle. Do you think other teams have adjusted to that?
Not so much. I don't think teams have had to focus on it too much because we haven't really, you know, pounded the ball inside like we did last year. I mean, of course, they are aware of what Chevy and I can do, but I don't think it's something that they've had to focus on too much.
Now, there's been some pockets of the game. Whatever coach you've had, there seems to be pockets of the games where the team they're unable to score, unable to control. Have you guys seen that, and have you guys been working on how to get over those pockets of the games where it doesn't seem like a bucket comes easy?
Yeah, that's part of basketball, is the ups and downs. And whenever you have a scoring drought, it's very frustrating. I mean, I think with this team, we should be scoring more points than we have been. You know, I think everybody's not shooting up to their capabilities. And I think just with playing together, you know, with Coach, we're going to be in a lot better shape, implement some new plays and strategies. You know, I think that should help.
Thank you, Coach Pešić and Jared Homan, for talking to us. We also had a chance to stop by and talk with Brandon Thomas. In his short time with Bayern, he's the 3rd leading scorer and has contributed well to this young team.
It's a lot of emotions, definitely, being on a new team with so many talented players, and obviously with the coaching change, it's an adjustment that needs to be made. But I feel as if we all feel very good about the situation here. They definitely take care of us and make us feel comfortable so that we can really focus on basketball. And that's all that I want to do is focus on basketball. You know, my family is here and enjoying Munich. So now we just need to win games, and that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. We've talked about a lot of things. You know, it's a lot of strategy that goes into it. Last season they also had a really tough stretch on the road, and we've been able to do better away from home than we were last year, and now we just need to, you know, put them both together and win as many games in a row as possible.
Who's helped you the most on this team, not only to integrate within the system and within the team, but also life in Munich?
Oh man, it's hard to pinpoint just one because they've all helped in different ways. On the court, it's a little bit of everyone. You know, when I struggle, guys always reach out to me and you know, say, hey, keep your head up, or maybe this will help you, and that means a lot. It really does. We have a great team of guys, and we all get along, and I feel lucky to have teammates like that. Off the court, obviously, it's easier to talk to the Americans. You know, you can kind of relate, but then also, you know, I feel very comfortable off the court with everyone. You know, the foreign guys, the German guys, everybody kind of sticks together, and it's a good feeling.
And Brendan Thomas with 10 points against Bonn in the 104-91 victory. We're back here at the Audi Dome. With me, standing between two giants here, Robin Benzing and Jan Jagla. Robin Benzing, the leading scorer in the game, 21 points, and Jan Jagla with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Let's first talk to Robin. I tweeted that you probably ate your Wheaties this morning. What happened today at the beginning of the game that did you have your touch?
I was just motivated. I practiced a lot in the week, and you know, I just took the shots and they went in. It felt good, and then you get a rhythm, and it's easy.
And then in the deciding phase of the game, in the beginning of the third quarter, Jan, you came in and you just started raining threes from all over the place. Did you get the feeling from the team? What was going on today?
No, I mean, I don't know. The first one went in, and then, you know, you take the second one, it's halfway open, and then when you make 2 in a row, you know, you kind of start feeling it. So, yeah, I mean, some days, you know, the ball just starts going in.
Now it's your chance to feel like a king or a queen. Like this video until December 15th, 2012, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win a luxurious breakfast brunch for 2 at King's Hotels. At King's Hotels, feel the royal flair.